Word up YouTube peeps, it's Pete. Today we're going to sample some drums from here into here. Pretty easy stuff, but you know, just little tips and extra little bits make breaks sound fat. First off, I'm going to take the weight off the 1210 so we don't get that rumbling shiz under the vinyl. So here we go. We got that off, we got that weight off. Second, you need a fat drum break on vinyl. Yeah, we see that. Bass up on the EQ, because it's an old record. Why not? Cool, right, we've got all those dynamics in there. Let's stop this. And then, right, first off, let's chop it up. So, right, when I play it from the beginning, I do this with a lot of drum breaks. You might get a stab at the beginning, like a BAM! Or anything like that, and it delays the tail out onto like the first bass drum, so I never usually take that unless you want it and it comes back round. It sounds kind of cool sometimes with the count, but you just want the drums, you know. I take it from the clap and then we'll just re-edit it back round. Simple stuff. So take it out. If you notice at the top it's a bit quieter because it's just the channel without the reverb, and then the bottom's got the reverb on it. So what I do as well, if I'll just convert them back to mono, which is pretty cool. So it goes into mono, then amplify the shit out of it. What I'll do here is roll off at 30 to get rid of that vinyl rumble. As you'll see, some of the crap will disappear. Yep. So now we've got mono mixed in with this, the reverb and the natural one. So then I'm going to take it back to stereo. Crazy shiz. So now we've got this. Yo, love the hi-hats. The rhythm ain't that hip-hop, so what I'll do is I like to just loop up like a boom, 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 just that little bit, so it just sounds a bit more hip-hop than kind of like, you know, dad funk music. So wait. So there I'm taking the loop right from there. So if I kind of edit it up, we all know how to do this shit. I'm just showing you. Right. Right, cool. So we got the loop, but it doesn't start at the beginning. So I'll just copy that bit, delete it, and then throw it back on the end. Simple editing. But now we've got the loop. And like I said, I want it more hip-hop, so I just kind of just loop up the kind of first bit so it sounds repetitive, like, you know, the type of thing where you only have like a certain sample amount of time back in the day, so, you know, just like that. Then copy that bit, make a loop just out of that part, throw that at the end, bang, now you've got that loop. But it hasn't got that hip-hop horrible Mad Lib compression on it, so we want to squash the dynamics a bit, so I'll just use a Compander on anything, and you'll see that that'll go down. Then normalize it, and then also hard limit it, and then you'll get a lot of the yeah, sounded a bit more hip hop, right? You've obviously still got a bit of dynamics in there because you can see the bass drum's a little lower than the snare, so I'm going to squash it again and go back down and do the compression again, and you'll see the snare go down and they all kind of match. Then normalize it again, and then I'll hard limit it again. So now you're getting a beefy woo! That's right, son. So now also probably some fake pseudo stereo. So we'll go down to the bottom, copy that, delete it, and set it off a little bit so it starts there on one channel, on the other side a little bit later. So it gives a little space, even though it's kind of like a fake pseudo kind of thing. So now, when I play it, I'll just loop the end off it, 'cause it's going to be slightly different. It gives a wider display, so listen. And also, to mess with drums a little bit, to make them a bit more kind of hip-hop, I also like to pitch them up. As long as you've got like the slow breaks, you can do that. So up by kind of 1, it makes it sound a little bit more odd and a bit more hip-hop, I reckon. So here you go. From this... That's nice, but to this... Simple shit, make drum beats sound a bit more harder just in the simple early processes, and when you're banging them into Cubase or Ableton or Pro Tools or whatever after that, then you got some banging drums, son. You got some banging drums. Peace.